Okay, so website control. What is it? What does that mean? Okay, so website control is basically what it sounds like. It means that you need a solution or a way to have complete control of your website. Update it when you need to update it, because let's face it, our websites are not static, right? You may build your website and think like, oh yes, I love this website, but as 6 months go by or a couple months go by, you might realize, oh wait, no, I need to make an update to this copy, or I need to remove a team member that's no longer with me, or I need to add a team member. So what I'm here to share is that you don't want to be at the mercy of a designer. You don't want to have to feel like your website is being held hostage by somebody else who has complete control over it. So how do we take control of our websites? Well, really you have one of two options. Option number one is you can hire someone. You can hire a professional to maintain your website. And option number two is you can do it yourself. So there's pros and cons to hiring your website out and doing it yourself. I will say that a lot of it kind of really depends on your budget. So if you're going to hire a professional to manage your website, then one, you're going to have to vet people, because let's face it, there's a lot of flaky designers out there. I know I've come in contact with a lot of them. There are also some good ones, but you're going to need to really vet whoever you choose to manage your website. Then number two, you're going to have a budget of probably a couple $1,000s a year to throw at website updates, because like I said, you're going to need to update your website throughout the year. Now, option number two, the do-it-yourself route, there are tons of drag and drop solutions out there that are really going to help you own your website. Now, yes, there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve because you're going to have to learn how to use their software, but it's nothing like having to learn like WordPress, sorry. It's very easy, very user-friendly. Even if you're not the most tech-savvy person, I don't consider myself like a crazy tech-savvy person. I was able to figure out how to use these platforms pretty quickly. And what I love about them is that it really allows me to own my website. If I want to make a change, I can make it. I don't have to wait on somebody else. I don't have to worry about my designer falling off the face of the earth, which has happened to me before. I don't have to worry about being charged for every little update that I make to my website. So that's another huge benefit. So if your budget is somewhere around the whole like $500 or less a year for your website, then I'm going to say that a drag and drop solution is going to be the best option for you. So let's talk about what drag and drop solutions exist out there. So I have tried several of them because I have gone back and forth with my website trying to get it to where I want it to be. And what I found is there's two big players when it comes to the whole building your own website game, you could say. And those players are Wix and Squarespace. So you've probably seen commercials for both of these because they're all over the place. And I've tried both of them. I've built sites with both of them. So first I had a Wix site. I was super pumped on it. I created my website very quickly and very easily. And then after a month or so, I kind of was like, not loving this anymore. I started to go deeper within the platform. I tried to expand the things that I wanted to do on my website. Like I wanted to link up my MailChimp account so that I could have opt-in forms on my website and drive people to sign up for a free piece of content or whatever and get added to my email database. And MailChimp didn't plug in seamlessly with Wix, so that was a big problem for me personally. So I ended up going over to Squarespace, and I'm about to launch my Squarespace site the end of this week, beginning of next week, and I will tell you, I am in love, people, in love with this platform. It is so simple to use. Their sites are beautiful. They don't overwhelm you with options, and it literally is like boop, drag and drop, like so simple. You could probably create, if you're pretty savvy, a website within a week easily. So I'm in love with Squarespace. I highly recommend it. Again, obviously I'm going to encourage you to do a little research and choose the option that's best for you. But what I will say, another reason why I like Squarespace, is that they have customer service. So you can actually talk to a human being and get some answers. Whereas with Wix, it was all done through online forums, and that was kind of annoying. So website control. We've talked about why it's important. We've talked about your options as far as taking control of your website. Now I want to give you a couple of action steps because, like I mentioned, if you're watching this, you want to put it into action. You want to do something with this information, right? That's what I'm here to help you do. So what can you do now, right this second, to start moving towards your goals with your website? So I have three little action steps for you. So number one, I want you to write down your top 3 to 5 objectives. So what actions do you want people to take when they come and visit you on your website, and put them in order, your top 3 to 5. Then the second thing I want you to do is review and analyze your current website. So do a little audit of your own website. Go through and see and look at it through the lens of your customer or your client, and see, is it easy to take those actions that you've listed that you want them to take? Are you accomplishing these objectives? And I want you to look for gaps, areas where you're like, ooh, that's hard to do, or no, I'm definitely not doing that. So write those down, right where your website is falling short. And then the third thing I want you to do is create one action step for yourself that you can take now and complete within 2 weeks. So I want you to write down a date 2 weeks from now, a date and time that you're going to accomplish this by, and I want you to choose something that's going to help you start moving towards those objectives that you listed in the first part of this. So what can you do that's going to help you move forward towards accomplishing and achieving your dream website? So for some of you, you may not have a website, and your action step might be figuring out if you're going to build your own Squarespace site or if you're going to hire someone, and maybe you need to start looking for a designer. For others, that action step might be, oh, I need to add an opt-in form on my website because I want to capture emails, which should hopefully be a objective that you listed, because anybody who's interested in doing online lead generation and really kicking off their digital marketing, they need to have an opportunity or an option for people to subscribe to their email list on their website. So that's muy importante. So make sure that you are, if you are serious about generating leads from your website, that is something that is on there. Now, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Again, I really hope you take action on the information. Actually, I will show you real quick, since we're here, my Squarespace site that I'm in the process of building. I just gotta pull it up because I want you to see what I'm talking about as far as the quality of their templates. Because again, that's one thing that people always worry about when they're building their own site. It's like, do I have the skills to really build a beautiful site? And I'm telling you, with Squarespace, it is possible. So I'm going to flip over to my computer so you can see kind of behind the scenes what my website is starting to look like. Again, I'll be launching it next week, so feel free to go to copycatconsulting.com next week. You'll be able to see everything live. You'll be able to kind of see the different features that Squarespace offers. So this is like, the start of, this is like my homepage. So I'm still working on it, but you'll see there's a nice image of me and big call to action. Then I have this little opportunity for you to get a free resource. I have this little yada-da message about me, what I'm doing with my business, another free resource, testimonials, that links to an online training program that I'm going to be launching at the end of the year. And then you can see this will be like the blog, but I'm still working on that. So I think that the design is like pretty darn sophisticated and good. I don't know, you'll have to let me know what you think. So that's what I have for you today. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you take action on the information. Feel free to also direct message me on my Facebook page, because I have a really cool resource on how to build your email list, and obviously your website is a huge part of that. So if you're interested, it's a checklist that goes through like action steps you can do throughout the month that are going to help you gain subscribers. So feel free to message me. I will send that over to you via email if you're interested. And thanks for showing up today. I really appreciate you guys listening and tuning in. I hope you found the information helpful. And feel free to stay connected with me. Ask me any questions you have about Squarespace. Use me as a resource. I'm here to help you guys. Until then, I will talk to you all later. Have a beautiful rest of your day.